My name is Deepraj Singh and I am a professional dance artist based in Bristol and also a young trustee on the board for Creative Youth Network. The main reason I became a trustee was to learn more about Creative Youth Network, learn about the decisions that go on at the top of the organisation, but also make a difference for young people and artists such as myself. Sometimes it's incredibly formal in the board meetings, but other times, and most of the time, you're having passionate conversations again about how to improve the quality of life for young people through the arts and through youth services in general. I learned a lot of new vocabulary, but also I learned a lot about the risks and also the positives of running an organisation such as Creative Youth Network on a daily basis. Because it gives you so many skills in terms of critical thinking, in terms of analysis of different situations, but also it allows you to see the bigger picture and how you can make a tangible difference to people's lives from various discussions that you're having at the top of the organisation.
My name's Jo Grant. I'm a trustee at Creative Youth Network and I chair the Youth Services Committee. I became a trustee because fundamentally my background is youth work and I think it's really, really important that all young people get the opportunity to try things out and reach their potential. So that was my start point. My second reason was that Creative Youth Network were providing youth work across the city and I wanted to make sure that young people were receiving quality services from Creative Youth Network. And over the last couple of years, particularly, it's been really, really important that young people have had support from Creative Youth Network, particularly during the lockdown when they've been facing a range of different issues with mental health rising and young people being very lonely. So I think it's really, really important to me that youth work is recognised and is supported and continues and therefore supports young people. What's it like being a trustee? Well, it's really interesting. There's different feelings about it, really. I mean, the first thing is it actually feels good, knowing that what you're doing makes a difference. Obviously, you know, as a trustee, you're not on the front line, but you hear about young people's stories, and that does make you feel really, really good when you know that young people have been helped. And on a practical note, you attend a number of meetings every year, and in those meetings you help the staff team make decisions about the organisation so that it's managed properly. You do have to read the papers in advance, so you have got to be prepared, but ultimately it's about being there, making sure the right decisions are made, asking the right questions, so that you really understand what you're making decisions about. You learn lots of things. Obviously, you keep very much in touch with young people's lives and what's happening with young people at the moment. So, you know, it feels very current being a trustee and hearing about what's happening with young people. It's also really interesting working with all the other trustees because fundamentally you're a team and you all bring you all come from different backgrounds. You've all got different knowledge, skills, and experience. So you learn from each other all the time. You know, I bring youth work experience. There are other people on the board that bring, say, for example, finance experience or human resources experience. So you learn from them all the time, and that's really, really helpful. And I suppose what I'd really want to say is that it's really important that, you know, people aren't afraid of coming forward and being a trustee, because there's a number of us that are already trustees that can help and mentor new trustees, and also there's training that you can go on to become a good trustee. So yeah, it's just you learn all the time, and that's really good.
Yeah, I'm Raj Kakar-Clayton. I'm a trustee for CYN. Why am I a trustee? It's a very good question. I love being a trustee first and foremost, and the reason why I'm a trustee is giving something back to the local community, and a passion of mine is the youth of today. And seeing them grow and develop is really important to me. What's it like being a trustee? It is an amazing opportunity to be a trustee. Not only do you work with some brilliant people within CYN, but you see firsthand the products and the initiatives that the team put in place to help young people. What have I learned? I've learned patience. I've also learned that to believe and to support the management team. They're really ambitious, they like growth, they can tackle issues head on, and they need the support of the trustees in order to make it happen.